primary means the defect was in the closure between this expiratory process and the medial nasal process. Now we look at the palates of the second, the cleft of the secondary palates. There is just once again the development of closure. You remember the uprighting, then contact here between these shelves, and then like a zipper from anterior to posterior, this starts closing. This type of cleft on secondary palate, affects females 4 times more frequently than males. So also this type of clefting is supposed to have a genetic background, which also in details is up to today not known. This is a complete cleft of the secondary part. That means the clefting starts right behind the papilla incisiva. There's this little canal, the nerve or the incisors. It goes all along through the whole palate, the hard palate as well as the soft palate. Clefting can be more or less wide. This is incomplete palatal clefting. That means the anterior parts are closed, either bony or only mucosa. The posterior part is open, so this is an incomplete palatal cleft. Now we are in the soft palate clefting, block clefting. So this means anterior bony part is closed, posterior part is open. And this is the submucous cleft. That means there is mucosa covering the cleft, but there is no bony palate. And this is the reason why when bringing the light of the lamp into the nasal cavity, the palate appears to be blue. This is just the light shining through the mucosa into the oral cavity, and this light is changed to this blue color. So one may think on first sight that such a cleft is only a minor problem, because the facial appearance is normal and most of the palate is closed, so the problem should not be that big. But do you think that looks, except this clefting and the blue color, that looks normal? There's something irregular, and that's what it makes you think something is irregular is here. What could that be?
High vertical neck for the front. And this wide.
These are muscles. These are muscles. Muscles which normally do not exist in this area. At the heart palate, we do not have muscles. No? But where do we have muscles?
Soft
Very
palate.
tender, very fine, very precisely working, very tender muscles. In the soft palate. Yeah? And there we have basically 2 major groups of muscles. Tensor and the motor really. That means One is lifting soft palate, and the other one is stretching. What do we need that for? What is their importance? Swallowing and
Speaking.
voice and speaking. Pronouncing certain sounds. Yeah? Now, what happens here? These two groups of muscles, those who stretch and those who lift, normally they're running in our soft palate. They are very thin and they fuse in midline. And they, of course, they cooperate. So if you want to swallow, you have a mechanism which makes the posterior wall, the muscular walls of the pharynx constrict. And the velar muscles, they move upward and all stretch. So, you separate the nasal floor from the very beginning to the pharynx, to the nasal pharynx, from the oral floor or oral level, from the lip to the oral pharynx. Now, the soft palate protects the nose from food or drinks penetrating into the nose and swallowing. Yeah? So it's just like absolute tight closure and makes nasal level and lower level. The other function is when you pronounce, and everybody knows that word, Coca-Cola. Yeah? And if you say ka, you have to close the pharyngeal area very, very tight. And you build up pressure with the air in the pharyngeal area, which you now, like explosion, make come out of the mouth. And this is ka. And Coca-Cola is something everybody knows worldwide, so this is a good example. In every language, certainly you have certain sounds which are similar, but in other languages it's difficult to imagine. Yeah? So for pronouncing Coca-Cola, you need this real intensive force. Now, as here, there is no midline. What has happened to these muscles? Like with the orbicular oris muscle with the nose, they got attached to the hard palate. Now they are acting more or less senseless. That means, normally when they contract, they move the soft palate. Now when they contract, they don't move anything because they stretch from the hard palate to the outer skull, the bones of the skull. So they stretch between two bones. And every time when this individual is swallowing and when he or she is speaking, they are activated. They could not contract, so they made an isometric contraction, and this makes them become big, because they became very strong. The negative effect is, as they run from the skull to the palate, and when they constrict, they always pull a little bit to the maxilla, like the head is doing that. And this makes the maxilla of cleft palate patients become retrognatic. They have something like their built-in headgear, which is not very distalizing the maxilla, no, but it prevents or interferes with the forward and downward growth direction of the maxilla. So it contributes to the retrognatic and flat profile of cleft patients will very often